Hello, I'm just going to highlight a few small things in this month's antique sale. So the sale's next Wednesday. There are some really lovely Chinese antiques this time. We usually have quite a large section of Chinese antiques, but this time I think there are some really interesting and potentially quite valuable things in this sale. So we have probably 100 lots of Oriental ceramics and jewellery and silver in this sale. Every lot this time has been privately entered, so they're all things from private houses, private collections, and none of it will have ever been seen on the open market before. So this is, to me, probably the most exciting thing in this sale. So it's a soapstone carving, and it's from the Ming Dynasty. So it's a very, very good age piece, but if you look closely at the quality and the serene image, I mean, look at that face, it's so peaceful. Beautiful detailed relief carving here. Look at this necklace that's around the neck here. The detail in the dress here and the flowing robes. And this is a Chinese Kwan-Yin dragon here. And I'll just turn this round. It's just so beautifully carved, and I'm so used to seeing soapstone carvings, and generally they're sort of a poor relative of jade pieces, but this is really something quite special. And with this flowing robes here, and I think one of the most exciting things about this is when you actually take it off the stand. So I'll just lift this down. So it's on its original stand, and you can see that it's absolutely fitted to the base here, and it's got this label in here, a lovely genuine old label, soapstone figure of Kwan-Yin with attendant Kwan-Yin, Ming period, exhibited at Olympia, July 28. So that would have been the exhibition in 1928. Beautiful, very heavy Chinese hardwood stand there, completely original. Made actually for that figure. There it is. That's an exciting thing. Expect lots of interest in that. So it's just, you can see why you would want to own that. It's just it's a beautiful thing. So as I said, about 100 lots of Oriental ceramics. Behind you here, Will, there's this Canton enamel vase. I mean, that's a lovely shape as well. Look at that, with an entwined dragon that goes all the way around, all hand painted. Has got a small chip on the rim up here, but that's quite a piece, isn't it? That's sort of a late 19th century Chinese vase. There's lots of jade jewellery this time as well, lots of rings and pendants, and all probably sort of 1900s, 1920, but a single owner collection of that, so well worth a look. A few other interesting things here as well. Used to seeing lots of Victorian card cases in our sales here, but this I think is one of the nicest ones we've ever had, all in mother of pearl, and the darker shell here is called abalone, so it's sort of sunburst rays of abalone shell there. This front panel here is really deeply carved in relief here with lovebirds and flowers. And that's all carved from one piece of mother of pearl shell there, and on the back carved or engraved all over with birds as well. That's beautiful, isn't it? I think the estimate is about 500 to 700 on that, but that's a real centerpiece for a card case collector there. There's lots of silver this time as well. Well worth a look at that. I mean, that really is a tip for investment. It's really good value at the moment, and really, if you look at these, there's some good pieces here. This is solid silver. This, what's that? About 1920, I suppose. That punch bowl or fruit bowl there. It's going to make about £300 or £400, and that's really what the silver content is worth if you melted it down. So hopefully it'll make a little bit more than that. But there's also lots more silver here as well. It's about 120 odd lots of silver this time. What else have we got? Actually, let's just have a look in here. This is This is Maltese. This is solid silver, and it's a model of a fortress cannon, and it's hallmarked around the muzzle here, and that's quite a nice thing. We sold one very similar to that a year or two back, and I think it made about £400 or £500, and this is absolutely identical one. Speaking of which, look at these are a pair of baskets here. Well, you think they're a pair. I don't think I've ever seen that exact model of basket before. This is two separate people brought these in, and they're absolutely a pair, aren't they? But from different houses. They're quite nice things. They're probably worth £100 to £150 each, something like that. But lots of other nice silver there as well. I like this. This is fairly modern, and it's Italian silver, but really nice heavy gauge box, beautifully made. And that's going to be sort of 200 or 300, but that's solid sterling silver. I mean, that would be a nice gift for someone. Little wine tasting cup here as well. And a silver hip flask. There's loads of silver this time. I think they're lovely things. So they're all I'm going to point out for the moment, but the whole sale is online now, so you can have a browse through the whole catalogue, and the sale is next Wednesday at 10 in the morning, and the viewing is on Tuesday from 9 till 7, but the whole lot's illustrated online, so please have a look through there. Thank you very much.